Vanakkam, Namaskara, good afternoon and a big welcome to So South on India Today, where this is the gateway to everything South, and if it's making news in the South, you'll hear it first on India Today on So South. And joining me today are my team of colleagues, Shibi Mole from Trivandrum and Anaga Keshav from Chennai. Shibi, to you first, what's happening? What's the headline for the day from Trivandrum?
Well, Naga, the SIT has recorded its fourth arrest in the Sabarimala theft case. They recorded the arrest of former Thiruvabaranam Commissioner K.S. Baiju. It's a very turning point as far as investigation is concerned. In other news, the land of coconut trees is also facing a major crisis in terms of the coconut production, as the coconut cultivation of the state is on a gradual decline. We'll be looking into detail into both the stories.
Looking forward to that report. Should be quite shocking that the land of coconut and the production of coconut is coming down from there. And up next is Anaga Keshav. Anaga, what's the headline for the day? Is still Vijay making news or some other story is upfront today?
Well, of course, Vijay will always be in the news given the kind of clout that he carries in Tamil Nadu. But today what we are bringing here is somewhat a very shocking story and a very disgraceful one at that. One would never ask a male actor about his weight, but he would only be asked questions about his craft, the kind of preparations that he did to inhabit the role that was given to him. But to a female actor, a question that was asked was not about her role, but about her weight. Because there was a scene in that film where the hero had to lift her up. So I will be bringing you an exclusive conversation with this female actor about how she tackled this disgraceful question that was thrown at her publicly at a press meet. Another story that we are bringing to you from Tamil Nadu is yet another shameful political story. A DMK ally has indulged in victim shaming. He has in fact questioned the Coimbatore woman student as to why is it that she stepped out so late in the night.
Thank you, Anaga. In fact, I saw the comment as well. Definitely that doesn't come under the bracket of journalism. And let's kickstart our day with top stories from Tamil Nadu. And over to you, Anaga Keshav, for more stories.
Well, in a very disgraceful move that's happened here in Tamil Nadu, a so-called journalist, a YouTuber in fact, not even a journalist, because this clearly doesn't fall under the bracket of journalism. A YouTuber, in fact, at a press meet has publicly asked a female actor about her weight. In fact, the question was directly at the director as to why is it that he cast her, given the fact that she was of a certain weight bracket that that wouldn't conventionally fit the idea of a heroine. So this director was asked about why he made that decision to cast Gouri Kishan, and her weight was also asked, given the fact that there was a scene in this film called Others that's releasing today where the hero has to lift the heroine up, and therefore the YouTuber believes that it was an appropriate question to ask the heroine for her weight. Let's play to you an exclusive conversation from that press meet. In fact, if you do take a look at that press meet, it will be utterly shocking and appalling, because it was an auditorium, a hall that was packed with men, not a single woman. And every single person in that hall has one-upped this particular woman. Nobody took her side, in fact. All of them were trying to silence her and supporting the YouTuber. Not one man in that hall who questioned the YouTuber for his absolutely uncouth statements. So let's play to you first as to what exactly transpired in that press meet, and then I'll take you to India Today's exclusive conversation with Gouri Kishan as to how exactly she dealt with that situation.
I don't need your validation. But normalizing body shaming, அதையே ஒரு ஆக்ட்ரஸஸ்க்கு எப்பவுமே ஃபீல் ஆகுது. எப்பவுமே அது கேள்வி ஏன் வந்துட்டு இருக்கு? என்னோட வெயிட் இந்த படத்துக்கும் என்ன சம்பந்தம்? ஒரு ஹீரோ கிட்ட கேட்பாங்களா என்ன வெயிட்னு? என் கிட்ட கேரக்டர் பத்தியும் படத்தை பத்தியும் எதுவும் கேட்காம டைரக்டா இன்டைரக்டா கேக்குறீங்க என் வெயிட் என்ன? அது எப்படி கரெக்டா இருக்கும்? அது தப்புதான். அது ஒரு ஸ்டூபிட் क्वेश्चन தான். அதனால தான் நான் இப்போ ரியாக்ட் பண்றேன். நான் எந்த தப்பாவும் எல்லாம் வழக்கமா கேக்குறீங்க. வெயிட் கேட்டா அது ஒண்ணே ஏன் வெயிட் கேக்குறீங்க? நான் நடிக்கிறேன். அவர் கூப்பிடாரு. நீங்க பேசி முடிச்சிட்டு சொல்லுங்க, நான் சொல்றேன். சமமா இருக்குதா? உங்களுக்கு தமிழ் புரியல. இன்ட்ரஸ்டிங்கான क्वेश्चन. என்ன இன்ட்ரஸ்டிங்கான क्वेश्चन? எனக்கு எல்லாம் தெரியும். இது
what happened? What did he ask you, and what did you wish you could have told him there?
There were lots more that I could have spoken. The fact that I was silenced by a room full of angry men, or I wouldn't say all men were against me, but again, like, I was the only woman.
Yeah.
There were no women reporters, or none of my team was also women, and I didn't feel unsafe in the beginning, but when the attack became so aggressive, I went on survival mode because it was harassment and bullying and a different degree of manipulation. Because chronologically what had happened is, last week we had a press meet where the actor was asked, we see you picking her up, what is her weight?
Right.
Which was a very distasteful comment.
That's right.
And everybody just laughed it off. And by the time, there's a video of my expression, like, what did you just say?
Yeah.
And then they had jumped on to the next, and the moment just passed. And I had that guilt and anger at myself, because if not for me, I should have stood up for other women so that nobody gets asked the same thing tomorrow. And I carried that. So at an interview, when one person candidly asked me, I opened up, and that too, I called that question out to be a stupid question, which I'm still agreeing to the fact that
And
it
you
is.
got triggered when you called that a stupid question.
Yeah, so it is a stupid question. And then that was the backlash that happened yesterday, saying, oh, so I have this much years of experience in journalism. How can you call it stupid? Who are you to say that it's stupid? And these are things. And he even went on to say that it's because you don't know Tamil. Like, that was some level of manipulation. I'm amazed at wow, like, he probably has a talent of manipulating or gaslighting somebody, because I was talking in Tamil. I've grown up in Chennai. Na Tamil nalla pesuven. Tamil la da pesittu irundhen. And then he was like, take a joke. That was a joke. I don't find it funny. It is offensive. He was so intolerant of it. He was imposing his view onto me, like, as if that was normal. And that's what triggered me, because everybody was normalizing it. Everybody was quiet. The silence was alarming. Like, it happens. So I was able to, my initial reaction was again this, because I didn't bring it up. He did it on to myself, and both times it is not even to me. The question is not posed at me. It's almost like you're undeserving of asking. We are just making you sit there. You can sit and listen to us commenting on my body.
You know, every single man in that press meet should hang his head in shame for remaining silent when this entire situation was unfolding. They watched, they accepted, and they enabled. That's what exactly happened. Moving on to another shameful story, of course, but this time from the political landscape. A DMK MLA has questioned the Coimbatore woman student who was a victim in this rape case as to why is it that she was out with another person so late at night. Instead of questioning the accused, this particular ally of DMK that's ruling in Tamil Nadu has in turn indulged in victim blaming, questioning the victim for roaming late at night. In fact, this remark has drawn in sharp criticism from the opposition. Annamalai has tweeted about it, and so has Adhavarjuna also spoken about it. But when India Today confronted this very MLA, Mr. Iswaran, as to was it okay to have made such a statement, he very brazenly defended his statement, not one iota of remorse for the kind of statement that he made. Let's listen into what exactly unfolded.
இரவு 11 மணிக்கு மேலே விமான நிலையத்தின் பின்புறம் விளக்கு வெளிச்சம் கூட இல்லாத இடத்திலே இருந்தார்களே, அந்த சமூக சீரழிவை எப்படி தடுப்பது? அது வளர்க்கிற விதத்தில் இருக்கிறது. அப்ப சமுதாயத்திற்கும் சமூகத்திற்கும் ஒரு பெரிய பங்கு இருக்கிறது என்பதை புரிந்து கொள்ள வேண்டும். அப்படிப்பட்ட அந்த பங்களிப்பை சமூகம் கொடுப்பதன் மூலமாகத்தான் குற்றங்களை குறைக்க முடியும் என்பதை இந்த நேரத்திலே, இந்த வாய்ப்பை பயன்படுத்தி இந்த நேரத்திலே பதிவு செய்து,
அதாவது அது மாதிரி பண்றது சமுதாய சீர்கேடாது. இதை காவல்துறையோ இல்ல அரசாங்கமோ அதை தடுக்க முடியாது. பெற்றோர்கள் குழந்தைகளை வளர்த்துற விதத்துலதான் அதை தடுக்க முடியும். பள்ளிகள்ல ஆசிரியர்கள் என்ன சொல்றாங்களோ அதை பொறுத்துதான் எஜுகேட் பண்ண முடியும். இந்த நீதி போதனை வகுப்புகள்லாம் அதிகப்படுத்தணும். சோ இது மாதிரி விஷயங்களை நம்ம சொல்றோம். சமுதாய சீர்கேட்டை தடுக்கிறதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணணும் அப்படிங்கறத பத்தி நம்ம பேசுறோம். அதுல போய் அதுலயும் அரசியல் பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறது வந்து ஏன்னு தெரியல. அவர் வந்து கொஞ்சம் ரெஸ்ட்லெஸ் ஆயிட்டாருன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
குறிப்பா அவர் நீங்க விக்டிம் ஷேமிங் பண்ணதா சொல்றாரு சார்.
அதான் அந்த வார்த்தையே வந்து
நீங்க பண்ணீங்களா?
இப்ப வந்து ஒரு அது ஒண்ணுமே நடக்கல அப்படிங்கறதுனால அவர் ரெஸ்ட்லெஸ் ஆயிட்டாருன்னு தான் என்னால புரிஞ்சுக்க முடியுது. வயசு இருக்கு பாவம் தம்பி வந்து அதெல்லாம் புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டு அரசியல் பண்ணட்டும். காதல் பண்றவங்கன்னா என்கிட்ட வாங்க, நான் கல்யாணம் பண்ணி வைக்கிறேன்னு. சரி சார். ஞாபகம் இருக்குல்ல உங்களுக்கு? ஆமா. அது மாதிரி அது அந்த ஏதோ ஒரு பாதையில அவர் பயணிக்கிறாரு. மொத்தத்துல வந்து அவர் வந்து அந்த கொங்கு நாட்டினுடைய பண்பாட்டை சிதைக்கிறதுக்கான முயற்சியில இறங்கி இருக்காருங்கிறத மட்டும் என்னால புரிஞ்சுக்க முடியுது. அதையும் சேர்த்து போட்டு. சரி சார், எடுத்துறோம்.
Well, that's all from the state of Tamil Nadu. For more stories from Karnataka, let's move on to my colleague Nagarjun Dwarkana.
Thank you, Anaga Keshav. And our first story for the day from Karnataka is about the power sharing. Amid speculation and the growing buzz of leadership change in Karnataka, Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivkumar has decisively put rumours to rest, declaring his unwavering loyalty to the Congress party. With dramatic clarity, Shivkumar emphasized that Chief Minister Sabarimala will serve his full term no matter how long that may be. Reaffirming his commitment, Shivkumar boldly stated that if party says 5 years, 10 years or even 15 years, he will remain steadfast. In a sharp rebuttal, any talk of internal strife or the leadership change, he made it clear that unity is the key and whatever the party decides, he will follow it. His powerful statements comes right after BJP's mockery of the Congress using an AI-generated video to poke fun or make fun on the ongoing leadership speculation. Meanwhile, as per sources, Karnataka Senior Minister Dinesh Gundu Rao and Krishna Bairagowda met the Congress High Command in Delhi seeking clarity on the possible cabinet reshuffle or the change in leadership. The High Command urged state leaders to stay calm and avoid media comments saying no decision has been made. After returning, the ministers then briefed the Chief Minister, who said it was for the Delhi leaders to ensure that any party members refrained from public outbursts and speaking to the media or speaking out of turn. Listen to the reactions on this story.
ನಾನು ಯಾರನ್ನು ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಈಗ
ನಾನು ಯಾವ ಸಚಿವ ಸಂಪುಟದ ವಿಸ್ತರಣೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದು CM ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಟಿವ್ ಇದೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಾನು ಯಾವ ಲೀಡರ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡೋಂಥ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಪಕ್ಷದ ಸಂಘಟನೆ ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಖಂಡಿತ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಈಗ ವೋಟ್ ಚೋರಿ ವಿಚಾರ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಈಗ ತಿರ್ಗಾ 11 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಕರೆದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದು ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ ವಿಚಾರ, ಲೀಡರ್ಶಿಪ್ ವಿಚಾರ, ಈಗ ನಾನೇನಾದ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಾ ಲೀಡರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ CM ಹೇಳಿದಾರಾ? ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಲಿ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. 5 ವರ್ಷ CM ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ 5 ವರ್ಷ CM ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, 10 ವರ್ಷ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ 10 ವರ್ಷ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, 15 ವರ್ಷ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ 15 ವರ್ಷ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನೇನು ಕೆಲಸ ಇರೋದು ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. ನಾನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಶಿಸ್ತಿನ ಸಿಪಾಯಿ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಯು, ನಾನು ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಲೈನ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ನಾನು ಹೋಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ.
It seems like the Karnataka for the Chief Minister's leadership change doesn't seem to end no matter what the High Command or the party leaders say. Moving on to the next story is the row of a BJP MP making comments on the national anthem. It was MP from Uttar Karnataka, Vishweshwara Hegde Kageri, triggered a fresh political row. This after saying that national anthem Janagana Mana was originally written to welcome the British officers and that Vande Mataram should have been the national anthem or chosen as India's national anthem instead. At an event, Kageri remarked that there was a demand that Vande Mataram should have been the national anthem, but our ancestors, or for whatever reasons they chose, said let Vande Mataram and Janagana Mana be there as national songs. His statement invited sharp criticism from the Congress party. Targeting the BJP, the RSS, the Congress claimed that the BJP and the RSS had a tradition of disrespecting the constitution and the country or the tricolour and the national anthem as well. Congress also accused BJP of spreading lies against Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru. This is an ongoing controversy in Karnataka. Listening to the reactions on the story.
ಕೆದಕೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗೆ ನೋಡಿದರೆ ವಂದೇ ಮಾತರಮ್ಮೇ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಗೀತೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂತ ಕೂಗು ಬಲವಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಆದರೆ ಅವತ್ತಿನ ನಮ್ಮ ಪೂರ್ವಜರು ವಂದೇ ಮಾತರಮೂ ಇರಲಿ, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಆ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಯನ್ನ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ರಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತ ಜನಗಳ ಮನವೂ ಇರಲಿ ಅಂತ ಎರಡನ್ನೂ ನಮಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸಿ ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಅದನ್ನು ಒಪ್ಪಿಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನು ಪಾಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ.
In 1947 we got independence. BJP peoples left India. We choose the national anthem and we choose national flag and how to run government and regarding constitution that should be how it should be, that we decided, not British people. See, in 78 years already over. Now Mr. Kageri is telling that all these things. This is not good. See, Vande Mataram. In every Congress function, in our Congress office, in every function, we will sing Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram is very near to Congress.
They have no other better job. Neither did they work for the freedom struggle. Did the BJP tall leaders whom they talk about, Golwalkar and all the other people on RSS, did they work for the independence struggle? Were they participating in the independence movement, freedom movement? They were with the British. They were opposing Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. They were opposing the Congress. They were in league with Muslim. They and Muslim League were together. That is their history. So when they have no contribution, who are they to say on this issue, settled issue?
Stories that you heard for the day, and moving next to the stories from neighboring state of Telangana. Breaking news coming in from Telangana. Union Home Minister Bandi Sanjay has sparked fresh controversy in the ongoing Jubilee Hills election campaign. Bandi Sanjay has said that Chief Minister Revant Reddy wore the skull cap just for votes. He would never do it. He also went on to say that he's a Hindu, an unapologetic Hindu. He would never wear skull cap for the sake of votes. He went on to say that even Azharuddin as well as MIM chief OAC will not do it just for the sake of votes. He alleged that CM Revant Reddy and the Congress candidate did it just for the sake of votes. Remember, Jubilee Hills ongoing by-election is happening this upcoming week, and majority of the voters there are from the minority category, and hence Bandi Sanjay, who belongs to the state of Telangana, has said that he would never wear a skull cap and pointed fingers at Chief Minister Revant Reddy for wearing the skull cap during the campaign, saying he did it just for the sake of votes, and this is the nature of the Congress and its politicians. Listening to what Bandi Sanjay had to say.
నేను రాంగా చూపెట్టాను, ఫోటో చూపెట్టాను ఒక ఆయన, ఏ ఫోటో ఉందా కింద ఫోటో చూపెట్టారు ఒక ఆయన. కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ అభ్యర్థి టోపీ పెట్టుకున్నాడు, ముఖ్యమంత్రి టోపీ పెట్టుకున్నాడు, అటు పక్కన అజరుద్దీన్ ఉన్నాడు, అడిగి నవ్వుతాడు. ఏంటంటే వీళ్ళు పగటి పిచ్చగాలి, వీళ్ళు పగటి వేషాలు కొత్త పిచ్చగాలి, వీళ్ళే మనుషులు రా భయ్. నేనే టోపీ పెట్టుకోలే, టోపీ పెట్టుకోవాల్సి పెట్టుకోలే, ఎవరు పెట్టుకుంటారు పెట్టుకున్నా టోపీ. వాడు నవ్వుతున్నాడు, వీడు మా ఓట్ల కోసం మా చుట్టూ గిట్ల తిరుగుతారా వీళ్ళు అని వాళ్ళు కలిసే నాకు. నేనన్నా రేవంత్ రెడ్డి ఇలా అజరుద్దీన్కి టోపీ పెట్టకుండా నువ్వు పెట్టుకున్నావు చూసినావా, నాకు వీడి మాదిరిగా గుర్తొచ్చిందన్న. నేను నా ధర్మాన్ని కాపాడుతున్నా, హిందూ సమాజాన్ని సంఘటితం చేయడానికి కష్టపడుతున్నా, హిందూ ఓట్ బ్యాంక్ తయారు చేయడానికి కష్టపడుతున్నా, ఇంకో మతాన్ని కించపరిచానా. ఆ టోపీ పెట్టుకొని ఓట్లు అడిగే రోజు వస్తే నా తల నరుక్కుంటా చెప్పని టోపీ పెట్టుకున్నాను.
Joining me now for the latest is Apurva Jayachandran for this. Apurva, what has the Congress have to say on Bandi Sanjay's speech? Bandi Sanjay has directly attacked Congress party and the Chief Minister for using the minority religion card for the name of votes and seeking votes. What does the Congress have to say on this?
Well, in fact, Nagarjun, what we are getting to learn is the reactions that are coming in from Minister Azharuddin himself, wherein he says that this is a disturbing kind of politics that is being played time and again by, the BJP. In fact, the statements that were made by Bandi Sanjay comes at a time when the Jubilee Hills by-elections are currently underway, and there's been campaigning by both the BRS, the BJP, as well as the ruling government here, Congress, as well in Telangana. And while there is a battle of riffraff that is going on between the parties there, these comments by Bandi Sanjay has definitely drawn a lot of attention. In fact, Mr. Asaruddin, whom Bandi Sanjay had mentioned when he had made these statements there, goes ahead and also states that this is the kind of disturbing trend that the BJP has been taking forward since time and time again. There have been divisive politics that the BJP has been involving, and this is yet again an example of Mr. Bandi Sanjay's speech that we can see the divisive mindset of the BJP that is being very well portrayed by his speech. That's what Mr. Asaruddin had to say.
Thank you, Apurva, for bringing us all the latest. In fact, during the elections, India doesn't see a day or a day doesn't pass without attack and counter-attack. And that's what is going on in Jubilee Hills Bypole as well. And these are the stories from Telangana. And up next is Shibi Mole, who will be getting us all the stories from Trivandrum and Kerala.
Thank you, Nagarjun. Well, the SIT has recorded yet another arrest in the Sabarimala theft case. The SIT has recorded the arrest of former Thiruvabaranam Commissioner K.S. Baiju in the alleged gold theft that took place in Sabarimala in 2019. Now, this is the fourth arrest that the SIT has recorded in connection with the case. What we are understanding from SIT sources is that he's the seventh accused in the case, and when these gold-cladded copper plates of the Dwarapalaga idols were being handed over to the sponsor Unnikrishnan Poti back in 2019, as Thiruvabaranam Commissioner, he deliberately was absent from the temple when this whole thing was taking place, is what we are understanding from SIT sources. And it's based on that his arrest has been recorded. Now, the other day, the Kerala High Court had come down heavily on the Devasam board when the SIT submitted its second progress report before the High Court. The High Court said that the Devasam board, the Travancore Devasam board, that's in charge of the administration of Sabarimala temple, has completely failed in its responsibility to safeguard the valuables of the temple. The High Court even directed the SIT to see if these officials can be charged under the Prevention of Corruption Act. A lot of discrepancies were reported at the temple, is what the High Court has noted out. It has given 3 more weeks time for the SIT to submit the next report, and the matter has now been posted to December 3rd. Now, the Congress-led opposition here has alleged that whatever the opposition raised in the last few weeks have been underlined by the High Court also. Listen to what opposition leader V.T. Sudhishan said about it.
All the allegations we make are underlined by the Honorable High Court. Now the High Court made it very clear that it was a gold pilferage during the time of last government and last Devasam board. They made it very clear. And the court made it very clear that this Unnikrishnan Poti, the first accused, has access to the invaluable properties of Sabarimala. And he had rights to take measurements, and he made replicas, and he sold it in the international market in astronomical price. All the allegations we make are underlined by the Honorable High Court.
Well, over to my colleague Nagarjun.
Thank you, Shibi, for bringing us all the latest updates. With that, we come to the end of today's episode of So South, and that's a wrap as well for today. We'll see you once again on Monday at 1 p.m. bringing you all the flavors from the South. Would like to thank Shibi Mole and Anaga Keshav for bringing us all the stories today, and keep watching India Today.